Okay, just another catch up now. The fuel regulator is back on. Doesn't appear to be leaking yet. I'm not 100% until I've driven it a bit and whatever, but that union was leaking. I ended up just taking it off and cleaning the surfaces a bit more and putting another set of copper rings on. That sorted it out. I bought myself a little adjusting 3mm Allen key. I've had all the pipes just into these little jars just to flush it out a bit and just pressed it down and got some fuel to come through. And then I've just been backing this off anti-clockwise until no fuel came out, which I couldn't get it to do before. It wouldn't do that before, but it does now. I sort of backed it off until no fuel comes out, even with the fuel pump, you know, with the ignition on the fuel pump running. And then sort of wound it in just until I can see like a little bit of a squirt out. It's not all the injectors, I don't know if it should be, but it's most of them are just giving a little bit of a squirt. I don't want to do it too much. I might have to adjust that when it's running. If it's ticking over too slow, I might just have to richen it up a bit, but I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to flood the thing again. But it's definitely loads different to how it was before. Before, as soon as you put the ignition on, you could hear the noise, the sort of screaming noise it makes when you press it all the way down. So it was proper squirting a lot of fuel in straight away. Whereas now, you know, you press it down and yes, it does make that noise, but when you pressed it down a fair way, and then they all give a good squirt of fuel and fill up. They all do, you know, they all do squirt and fill up as they should. Why some of them sort of on the adjustment just trickle a little bit and then some don't as I'm adjusting the mixture, possibly due to the length of the pipes and maybe there's still a bit of air in the system, but I've just adjusted it so most of the injectors I can just see like a little bit of a fine squirt coming out, nowhere near what there was before. And obviously if I try and get it running and it doesn't start, then I shall adjust it further. But yeah, I think I'm going to go home now. I've done it all in these pots and they all seem to be giving the same amount. I think tomorrow night I'll put the injector seals in and the injectors in correctly, and then we'll go for an initial fire up after I've done all this rebuild stuff. So watch this space. Subscribe if you're interested, if you're enjoying it. But so far so good. The regulator seems to be doing what it should do now, whereas it didn't before, and so do the injectors. So I'm not counting my chickens yet, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful I might be running it by the weekend. I'll keep you posted and do another video tomorrow.